Hello and welcome to this YouTube tutorial on spread function of tidyr package in R. Do you know how to convert a long table into a wide table in R? If not, then you are in a perfect place, and I will teach you how to do that. So let's start. The spread functions from the tidyr package is used to reshape the data from a long format to a wide format. These can be useful when working with the data that has multiple columns representing the same type of data, such as multiple columns for different years or different variable. We have already loaded the tidyverse package into this environment. Next, we will create the data frame. I have already created the data frame. So let me paste the data frame here. So this data frame showing the informations of 5 different European cities and the number of active buses in these cities between the years 2018 to 2022. So let's use the view function to see our data. And as you can see, this data is in a long format, and if we want to see what is the number of buses for the Berlin in 2019, then it will be a little difficult to find that information. And this is happening because the data is in a long format. But if we can convert this data into a wide format, then it will be much easy for extracting that kind of information. The general syntax of the spread function is as follows. Spread function, then the first parameter is the data frame, and then we need to define the key column, and then we need to define the value column. So we can write in such way. Spread and then data, then we need to define key, and then we need to define value. And to reshape our data, we will start with our data frame df, and then we will write piping notations, then we will write spread, then we will define the key. So here the key will be the year column, and then we will write down the value. So here value will be the value column. And let's run the code. And as you can see, now it is much more easy to extract the information. So for Berlin, we can say for 2019, we have 664 buses. Similarly for Paris 2020, we have 612 buses. So sometimes converting from long format to wide format is much more easy to read the data. And spread is our go-to function to convert the data from long format to wide format. Here I like to mention something different. Although the spread function works perfectly in reshaping the data from a long format to a wide format, but the developer who created this function are now recommending to use a new function called pivot-wider. Their recommendation is to switch to this new function because it is much easy to use and it has more features, and it is still under development, which means they will add more feature in these functions in future. If we like to convert the same data to a wider format using this pivot-wider function, then we will write the following code. So it is the same data frame followed by piping notations, and then here we will write pivot wider, and here first we'll say name from, and here we will say name from which column, where it's defined as year, and then we will write values from, and the values from will be from our value column. Now let's run the code again. As you can see, this pivot voider return the same kind of result like before. As you can see that instead of the key, we are using the names from, and instead of the values, we are using the value from. So for more information on the pivot voider function, you can check this following link. So this is the page where you will get much more information about the pivot data using the pivot wider, and then also use the pivot longer, but that will be discussions for another video. This is just a basic example of how the spread function can be used to reshape data in R. With this function, you can reshape your data in much more flexible and readable format. Give it a try in your own project and see how it can help you to work with your data more effectively. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe our channel for more tutorial like this. Until next time, happy learning.